So I'm like, man, I don't know, man. That's one thing I kind of like feel right now. Is I kind of feel like a little angry. Honestly, I'm angry, but I'm not gonna express the anger because it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna go anywhere. You know, it's pointless to even be like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like you said take it with a grain of salt because this shit's fucking stupid, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Like, how many job interviews I've been on? Like, bro, these motherfuckers. I remember going to this immediate hire fest, right? And it's like all these young people there, whatever, right? It's working in the kitchen for this retirement home. Really nice ass retirement home on Highway 6 and shit, right past Westheimer, like in Memorial area and shit. Really fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole campus and all that type of shit, right? So I'm like in that hole, and then like we having like these like speed date like interviews and shit. So I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Speed date interviews, whatever the fuck. So I'm in this hole. I'm like, I'm homeless. So I smell like ass, you know what I'm saying? But I try to like make myself look decent or whatever. And yeah, you know, it's kind of obvious that I'm homeless, you know, in a sense. It's kind of obvious. So I like pretty much like got my spot right. I'm next in line to do the interview. I get one of the interviewers and shit. He does the interview with me, and I just felt like this level of like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? You know, and it's hard to explain because you it's hard to explain because the way your brain is working based off of your prior experience in life. It's like living in the fucking twilight zone or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, a lot of times you want to think like you would like to think, no, it's just me. Like I'm just fucked up. But it's like in reality, it don't make no sense. And that's the shit that's just crazy. I'm gonna explain what I'm talking about. Like basically, in so many words, when I'm like doing the interview, right? The motherfucker was basically in so many words. I can't even remember all the shit, but in so many words, the motherfucker basically said to me like, can you make it here? And it's like, well, bitch, I'm fucking here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like dumb shit. Like, oh, can you come? Can you make it over here every single day? And it's like, bitch, unless there's a motherfucking tsunami, unless Black Adam and the fucking, I don't know, the villains of society or some shit fucking stop me and shit. Unless it's fucking, the war of the world's going on outside, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm here. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have to take no goddamn jetpacks to get here, bitch. I just walked down the street, retard. You know what I mean? Or took like a cab or some shit or whatever the fuck I did. Like, it just be dumb shit, you know? Yeah, like you had to get a plane ticket and shit to get over here. Like, bro, what the fuck? I live in the city, retard. No, duh. Like, just dumb shit, you know? Like, that's the type of shit that annoys you. Like, I'm here, bitch. Early. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck are you talking about? You know, you're like, what the fuck is you talking about? Then it's like, oh, pull out your smartphones and scan the barcode. And like, I come from a generation where we used to have like paper applications type shit. So I'm sitting there looking like, okay, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna mind you, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not that tech savvy. I'm not part of that generation. So I'm like, scan a barcode. Like, what the fuck? We scanning barcodes for? You know what I'm saying? Why are we scanning motherfucking barcodes? We working in the kitchen. What are we scanning barcodes for? We coding in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, as I'm looking like, what we doing? What we doing? You right? So I ain't got this shit. They like let me take me to like a laptop, and it's like the most basic of shit. It's not even like a full like application, if that makes sense. Basically, you're just doing the application. It's like, what's your name, your number, your email, basic information. I'm just like, bitch, really? You know, like this. It's just like, bitch, what the hell? I digress, right? What the fuck ever. So I sit down, wait my turn and shit. I get my interview, and in so many words, what I took out of it basically was like he asked me, like, I remember specifically he asked me, do I know how to use a knife? And it's like, that's what I'm talking about. It makes you angry. Like inside, you're like, no, motherfucker, I've never used a knife in my life. Like I've never used a knife in my life, bro. My whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, and you annoyed, bro. Like, no, I've never held a fork in my life. You know what I mean? It's like, who the fuck are you trying to interview, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? For to say something as stupid as that shit. you know? And then it's like, but you want us to have smartphones and fucking, scanning fucking barcodes, but you're gonna ask a basic ass fucking question like that. It's like that's the shit that makes me angry inside. It's like this motherfucker here, bro. You know what I mean? This motherfucker here. You know what I'm saying? Like stupid fucking questions, bro. I digress, right? So then like shit. Um, what else fucking happened? And then it came down to this simple ass fucking question. Like that I knew that was the end all be all. You know, he asked me for my phone number. And I knew this was gonna be because it's just the stupid shit they do. And I was like, oh, I don't have a phone. No, I don't have my phone. My phone's not on working right now. My phone's not on. It's not working right now. Told the motherfucker, but I have an email address. You can email me. And that's another thing. I come from the generation where they fucking emailed you. You get what I'm saying? This motherfucker, we gonna call you. And it's one of them situations where you're like, okay, bitch, I understand we're in inflation right now. Money's tight as fuck, and you want to get the best motherfuckers in here. But motherfucker, look around. Look what the fuck you got us doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, common sense that motherfucker, bro. Like, just use a little bit of common sense. You know? You ain't gotta be this, like, oh, me try to, it's like stupid shit. Sometimes motherfuckers do too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of made me like, what the fuck? Like, email me, bruh. Email me. You want to call me, nigga, anything could fucking happen. Like, it's just like, I don't understand how people be thinking this shit. Like, it's almost kind of like they want to prove to themselves that you're loyal to them or you're obedient instead of just like making sure this motherfucker gets the message to do the job that they need to fucking do. Let them do their fucking job and stop trying to seek obedience. You know what I'm saying? Let the motherfucker do his job. And that's what I'm trying to explain. Like, they don't allow you to do your job. They rather have obedience. They rather have a sign of obedience, you know what I'm saying, than actually you doing your fucking job. And that's how I honor about these jobs. It's like shit like that. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you calling these for? You gonna scan barcodes, but you can't send me a text message? You get what I'm saying? You can't send me an email. Like, they act like the email's not on the fucking phone. They act like they can't just go to email on their phone. Like, what the fuck? It's on the phone, bro. I got a basic ass fucking Android phone and shit, and I have Gmail and email apps on this motherfucking phone. So what I'm saying is, why can't, instead of hitting the text message button or this fucking little fucking calling jingle button and shit, hit the email button, bitch? Duh. Like, what the fuck? And instead, when you go on the paper of my application and you see where it says fucking phone number, just go right below that and look at the email and type that shit in. Like, doo-doo, like retard. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you got a fucking phone number and shit. It's like, yeah, bitch, why do you think that is? You know what I'm saying? I have no money, bitch. I'm not making a lot of money and shit. I'm trying to get a job fucking doing some bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like no, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like the automation. Motherfuckers out here, like, trying to, like, they want you to have the credentials, but they're not looking at the actual hardworking, you know what I'm saying? Like the real fucking values. They're not looking for a fucking like human being. They're looking for a robot. And that's like the weird part about this shit. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like that's what we're going into right now. They're not looking for motherfuckers that are actually have like the work ethic. You get what I'm saying? They're looking for a motherfucker to fucking to know that shit. And so it's really like weird right now. It's like, I've heard somebody on YouTube say this shit. It's like we're getting to the point right now where it's either you fucking got it right now or you just don't got that shit. You either have it or you don't have it, you know? And even though I like don't believe in God and all this other shit, like at least thank God, you know what I'm saying? I got my family to fucking fall back on. That way, I have something, but it's still not enough. It's still not doing that much. Like right now, like I'm waiting on my job to call me to work the next fucking day. And it's like, it's weird because, I've been fucking having jobs like out the wazoo my whole fucking life. So I was like fucking 15. And it's like, bro, I've never had a job where they hired me and I wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird as fuck. Like, I've never had a job where they gave me a fucking pay card. You get what I'm saying? They gave me like a fucking clock in number and all this type of shit, and just don't put you on the schedule. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like I've never in my whole life, nigga, fucking 29 years old, motherfucker. Been working since I was 15, motherfucker. 30 fucking years type shit. Being part of the workforce, and I ain't never like had a job where I worked that shit. I'm talking about I had many fucking jobs. Over 5 jobs, over at least 5 to 7 jobs in my life, type shit. Or, I always work my way up the fucking corporate ladder, but never in my life have I ever had to deal with like this much like in my personal experience, fucking stupidity. It's like they just it's like they're so used to automation. You know what I'm saying? That everything being automatic, everything just like, okay, it's supposed to be like this, do it like that, like a robot. The roboticness of people is like retarded. It's like a fucking glitch. You know what I'm saying? And their own like they don't know how to fucking adapt. You know what I mean? The situations. It's like they freak the fuck out. It's like, oh my god, the Wi-Fi is not working. What do we fucking do? You know what I'm saying? It's like, bitch, what do you mean? What the fuck you do? Motherfucker, get the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like weird, bro. It's like dealing with babies almost. It's like, but they fucking have this arrogance as if like, we know what we're doing and shit. At least back in the day, people had arrogance because they were actually hardworking and they actually put the time in for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But this generation of people and shit, they're arrogant just because they have the positioning. You know what I'm saying? They have the position to be arrogant, so they be arrogant. And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you looking at them like, bro, you fucking retarded? Shit dumb, bro. Have you ever used a knife before? Like, it's like dumbass shit. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's like, what is it, a survey? You know what I'm saying? A survey says, ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be like, you have any experience working in the kitchen? Yeah, I used to work at a restaurant downtown, working with lobsters and vegetables, making burgers on the grill and shit like that, making fucking kale salads and this motherfucker and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like Italian. We're making pasta and shit, cutting up shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be, oh, okay, well, have you ever held a knife before? You look at a motherfucker like, nah, we just fucking cut with our hands, like karate chop that shit. No. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Survey says? I'm telling you. It just be some dumbass shit, bro. To me, just be like, this is dumb as fuck, man. And, it's sad because, when I moved to Austin, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie, bro. When I moved to Austin, being born and raised in Houston, you know what I'm saying? You don't really see it because you're so used to the fucking retardation. It's some sad shit, man. Like, people were dogging the fuck out of Houston when I was in Austin. Like, y'all, like, oh, that's a horrible city. But they wouldn't do it too bad, though. You know what I'm saying? It'd just be like, oh, hell, you from Houston? Oh, shit. That's a bad city, bro. That's a bad. But it never, like, really went into fucking detail about what made it bad. And since I was born and raised here, I was kind of like, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. But now that when I moved back, oh, yeah. That's when I realized how bad this city really is. And it just kind of opened my eyes to the way the world actually works. You know what I'm saying? And it's not all the shit that they tell you. It's not the shit that's written down, type shit that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not that shit. It's not, They'll say we're equal, everybody says we're equal rights opportunity and, just apply at the, apply online and then, you know what I'm saying? You'll get the job. I mean, that's pretty much what you have to do, right? Apply online and then wait till they call you. It's not the way that shit really works in the world. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, all this shit is all bullshit. It's just all bullshit. It's whoever has the most money and who's ever fucking pushing whatever they're pushing and shit, it's what's being fucking flushed down the drain, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to people and shit, like, it's bullshit. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, it's bullshit. And I'm gonna go into it because I have to say this shit, and this is how I personally feel. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say this shit. My phone case, was pink. And, living in Houston, Texas in general, and motherfuckers is homophobic as fuck. You get what I'm saying? So in so many words, these motherfuckers, like, I don't know, man. It's like at the job, all I can say is my manager, she looked at me, you know what I'm saying? My phone case at the time, I threw it away because motherfuckers is crazy as fuck out here. You know, she looked at my phone case and saw that it was pink and was like, what the fuck? Like, I could see in her face, it was like this level of like confusion. It was kind of like, she looked at it just like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like in her eyes, you know what I'm saying? Her face, like she switched. She was disturbed. You know what I'm saying? That a fucking male, you know, had a pink fucking phone case and shit, right? But no flowers and all this shit, just a fucking dirty ass, old ass fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like light pink fucking phone case and shit, right? You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy because it's crazy. It's crazy time, man. That's what I'm telling you, bro. The stupidity is like up there, bro. Just fucking gone, gone, gone. You know what I'm saying? Like just going, home runs. But anyways, I'm not getting into it that much. But yeah, you know, and then like I was making the dough and shit in that bitch, right? And like she called me and I had like a limp wrist. Not like this, so like yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like no, forget about it, girl. No, all that shit. Just like I'm like making dough and I'm just like okay. Yeah, she called me. I'm like yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? My lip was, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Just because like you know I'm cooking some shit. You know what I'm saying? I want my hands to be like I don't know what the fuck. Like you know what I'm saying? So I put it like that and shit. And she like was like, hey, I'm gonna need a limp wrist, like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? You're just like, what the fuck? So I like realized that she was doing it, so I had to like make my wrist look hard and all this shit. It's just like, what the fuck though? You know what I mean? I'm thinking like, oh, she's homophobic as fuck, and that's when I realized homophobic because it's like you homophobic because everything scares you, bro. Like you scared for no reason and shit. And that's what I don't understand. I just don't understand that shit. It's like, stop, bro. What the fuck? Even when I worked in Sonic in fucking Austin, the motherfuckers was like, oh, this is a woman's job and shit like that. This is a woman's job and shit. Like, bro, just make a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, stop it. You're flipping fucking burger patties, bitch. You know, I don't even fucking know. Motherfuckers are just lame as shit. Like, just, it's like motherfuckers just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, you know, right? But like, you know, I think like because of that, like the dynamic, you know what I'm saying? And my manager's relationship with me is now awkward because she probably thinks that I'm like gay now. You get what I'm saying? And maybe I know, obviously she's homophobic. So like, she probably doesn't want to fucking like make me work there, but she already hired me. So now she's like, she doesn't want to be around me. You get what I'm saying? So like now it's like, okay, you can close the last 3 hours of work, but I don't want you to work. This type of shit they do. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's weird shit. It's shit just straight up fucking weird. It's too much. It's like, what the fuck are we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? You know, I'm just done. You know, it's like, what the fuck, bro? And that's, you know, that's a little taste of what I'm talking about. Like, people, this is what people do. This is how this is how the world really works, you know? You know, it's just ridiculous. You know, that's why it's like, it's imperative to me to now get this education because I'm tired of being around motherfuckers that are just retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're dealing with fucking retards. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers retarded. You know, that's really what it comes down to is just mental retardation. And I'm just done with it. You know what I mean? But I digress. I don't know, man. You know, I really don't know. I don't care at this point. You know, it's fucking Little Caesars. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I keep on moving on and get me another job, it's like that's what's gonna happen and shit. You know, it's gonna happen and shit. So, yeah, man. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. And that's just me. That's probably me being paranoid a little bit. Could be. But that's what I'm dealing with, man. I'm dealing with like just dumbass people and shit. Cause like I said, I've never worked a job where like they hired me and I'm just not on the schedule at all, bro. It's just really fucking weird. And she was already giving me like weird ass fucking vibes, you know, So people are just fucking crazy, bro. And then then there's another thing of like this whole like I don't even know. I don't even know what the word. I want to say anything, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it because I just don't know what else to say. Because this is what I'm getting right. There's this whole thing of like I talk like a white person or some shit like that. That fucking aggravates the fuck out of me because it's like they don't know me. They don't know like you know what I mean. My clique. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in the trenches and shit, they don't know what I've been through in life. So it's like you don't know me, motherfucker. You don't know me. Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't know, man. It's just so much dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I just it's ridiculous, man. I'm kind of done talking about it because like I'm just done, bro. I'm really done because I think growing up like this, it's like my whole life I've tried to like fight against it and shit and like prove myself to people and shit. But I realized, man, I'm not doing that no more, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not doing that because there's just no fucking point. You know what I'm saying? You're really dealing with some motherfuckers. You're really dealing with people that their existence does not matter to me at all, bro. Like, at all, bro. Like, I could literally see my manager. I'm not even trying to play with you. As long as you don't see me, because of course I don't want to get fired, right? You know what I'm saying? But like, I could literally see my fucking manager about to get fucking raped by five big ass dudes and shit and murdered. I would not fucking do anything to help her. Not a goddamn thing. Not even call the police. Just walk away, bro. And I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, who gives a fuck? Like, I'm not gonna give a fuck. Like I said, I've been through too much shit in my life where it's like, people don't give a fuck about my existence too, man. People treat me like shit. You know, and I'm talking about motherfuckers that are supposed to fucking give somewhat of a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like family, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to give somewhat of a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They'll let you freeze out here. They'll let you fucking die out here. You know what I'm saying? Friends, work. I'm all of it, bro. Like motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Even to their own success, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Where you like doing some shit for somebody and you like, yeah, bro, listen to me, just don't do this shit, do that shit, da da da. Motherfuckers want to have a problem. You want to take it out on you, stupid shit. Like motherfuckers is ridiculous. I mean, you just can't even you can't help people. You can't help people, and I'm a firm believer in. I don't know if it's a religious thing. I don't know. Probably it is, right? It's like about to rain, but yeah, that saying of rejection is protection. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's just protection, bro. Rejection is protection. If these motherfuckers don't like you, get the fuck away from it. Start making plans to fucking bail the fuck out because these fuck faces will fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not finna work. It's not finna work. It's always gonna be some bullshit. And we don't think about it because we are not insane, right? But like these motherfuckers, that's what I'm talking about. Like my manager, like I said, she's homophobic, obviously, right? She's homophobic. That's not my fucking fault, right? It don't matter. I'm not fucking gay, but she's homophobic. You see what I'm saying? So she's going to project her fucking homophobia onto me because that's what she is. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's just like a woman being a woman, and because a man's attracted to a woman, you know what I'm saying? He thinks she's a slut just because she got big ass titties, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe she has a big ass, or she's really pretty or some shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's on that type of level of things where it's like that's what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? A motherfucker is projecting all this shit on you. You can't do nothing about that shit, but just recognize it and then just back the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Just back the fuck off. And so that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? With the world in general, the world at large, because that's what's going down. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going down and shit. You know, I think the only thing I could really say is I just kind of feel like I feel a sense of regret, but it's not the sense of regret where it's like I should have did something, but like I shouldn't have done something, but not like what I shouldn't have done, but I should have just left the shit alone in general. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of like, when I was a young adult, young man and shit, like I was really, like, I'm from 19, 20, 21, really trying to fucking like prove my manhood and all this shit. And, you know, now that I'm older and shit, I realize how much that shit is fucking horse shit like a motherfucker. Horse, I mean, just big ass Jurassic Park mountains, you know what I'm saying? Small little piles, you know what I'm saying? Small mountains and shit, piles of fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? Dinosaur doo doo, you know what I'm saying? Straight up dinosaur doo doo. Because it's like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, like the whole, like for example, the whole homophobia shit. She sees this shit, she think it's feminine. She saw a pink phone, she thought it's effeminate, and it's like, but at the same time, right? Because I'm 6'2", I'm 300 pounds, black man, dark skin, motherfuckers already think I'm trying to fucking whoop somebody's ass all the goddamn time. You know, they're always thinking some shit. Always thinking. I'm not even playing. Probably right now, motherfuckers think I'm doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they do. You know what I mean? They're gonna think this shit. I see them. I mean, damn. You know, I live it. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I have not been into a store. You know what I'm saying? That has not been like, oh, we got to make sure he's not gonna steal some shit. You get what I'm saying? Like this is what goes down, bro. So it's like I kind of lost track, but you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers is ridiculous. This is what goes down. So I'm at this point where I just don't give a fuck. You know, I really don't give a fuck because motherfuckers don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about me. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that shit. As long as it's not like, you know, intentful. It's not like it's my intent. I'm not trying to scam you. You get what I'm saying? It's not on the level of me trying to, you know, like get over on you. It's me trying to fucking survive. You get what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is crazy out here. They just are. You know, it's just what it is. And so that's where I'm at right now. And you know, I think I'm at the final stages of, you know, humanity's indoctrination processes and shit. Like I get it now. You know what I'm saying? I get it, and I'm not gonna be caught up in the shit. I'm not gonna be lost in the sauce. I'm not gonna be caught up in this shit where it's like I really think these shit really fucking matters. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. You know, that's why I said the whole thing about God. I've been, you know, last few videos and shit, I've been talking about God and all this type of shit. It's really just because, you know, that's how I see shit. It's just like, bro, like, you know, and it is not to like blaspheme God or whatnot. It's just kind of like where I'm at. Like, it's not that I like don't believe in God or do believe in God. Like, why are we even having this discussion in the first place is what I'm trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not trying to understand. That's really for you to understand. But I know why we're having this conversation. But if I explain it to you, you're not going to understand because you're not supposed to understand. That's why you don't understand in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the point. You know, it's funny because I watched that Man in Black 3 and shit.